toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the Big 12, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arizona State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He's got the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Unloads it downfield. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Hunt is on its way. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So LSU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This
speeding down the left side.
At running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. On the run, it's Cook. Plows through the defense.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Everett. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Off play action. Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Cook. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Everett. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws, ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Time to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Quick completion on the out. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Jamison.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll run the sneak for it.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Wants to fire on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the... Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
He'll pull it on the read. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now he's looking to throw it. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. The play action fake. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air.
He was not forward on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They're down by 21 points. Breaks into the open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Yeah, and we saw it last week. This guy's got big play ability. I mean, he can make those big plays, and now you see it again, man. Over 100 last week, looking to go over 100 this week, and this is why. You hand him the football, he makes enormous plays, chews up a ton of yards, and really catapults this offense.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. Fighting off the defender. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Was to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to bull his way in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This is a designed run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He splits the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. good look making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Caught in the backfield. It's Jamison. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Lost a throw on first down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Wisconsin is ahead early inside Camp Randall, but that's not exactly Ron Dane out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 11 over Marshall.
The give. Oh, he's got some space.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They want to run it left here. Sweet cut there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you use
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Jamison. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jamison. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
Motion from the wideout. The snap sets up the throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the comeback is on.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Jamison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Everett. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Everett. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go right back to it.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
They boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Calls his own number. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Oh, they're after him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.